Everybody, this is Katie Heron with Heron Bird Plans, and I'm here to plan with you for the month of July. So for this month, I'm going to mainly be using a kit from Life in Envelopes. This is her Pink Flamingo kit. This is the one that's sized for the plum paper planner. And then I also ordered just the additional like 7x9 washi kit. This stuff is typically what she calls her Erin Condren kit, but it matches the patterns that were in this kit as well. I also have this pattern in a weekly kit that I'll probably use later in the month. If you remember, if any of y'all have watched my sticker haul from, I guess it was probably my May sticker haul. It was whenever I ordered a bunch of Life in Envelope stickers. You'll remember that this was not the kit that I showed y'all in that video. There was actually a mistake in my order, and that's why I was a little confused in that video. But I just wanted to brag on Jennifer real quick. She was super great at fixing that mistake. She got me the correct kit sent out immediately. Really, really great experience. So I just wanted to give her a little shout out for fixing that, because I understand completely, like, mistakes happen. Easy thing to fix. And so the Pink Flamingo is the kit that I'm using for July, and then I'll save that extra one that I got for another month as well. I'll probably be pulling in some other things along the way. Since this is a little bit more minimalist of a kit than what I'm used to using, I'm going to kind of pull in some extra labels and things, but this is what I'm going to use to get started. Other thing I wanted to mention about this shop, I do have a discount code. It's always linked in my description, but you can use that discount code to get, believe it's 10% off in her shop, maybe 15. Just check the description box and you'll see for sure. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So like I've mentioned, I haven't used one of her monthly kits yet. I've used some of her weekly kits, but I haven't used a monthly kit. So this is going to be an experiment to try to figure out exactly where to line everything up. That's always my thing. Like, I have to figure out if people cover up the day of the weeks, or do they, you know, leave those in a separate spot. I want to say Jennifer's kits cover up the days of the week. So I'm going to do that here. I think it's the length. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's a little bit longer than I was thinking it was. Anyway, everybody makes their monthly kits so different. So it definitely takes like some learning to figure it out. Okay. And we're gonna put it there. You can see that little blue stripe through a little bit. Maybe y'all can't, but I think that'll be good. One thing that's kind of nice about Jennifer's kits is she leaves them undated, so there's not a month that particularly goes with each of these kits. So I could have purchased this to use in June, July, August, kind of any month I really wanted to. And so she sells the months in a separate set. Now I believe I probably got way too big of one for this planner, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway. I think this is the one that's for like her Budget Mama. Is that right? Budget Mama kits. But July's such a small month, I think it'll be fine. Actually, we put down the days of the week first, so I've got plenty of space. I'm gonna put these over to the side, kind of like they are for plum paper. I can't believe it's already time to be setting up my July kit. By the time y'all watch this, it'll probably already be July, but it'll be just started. I'm filming this right before June's up, kind of because the week that I'm about to start planning contains some of July. So I want to go ahead and have down just the different things happening, because of course with the 4th of July, we've got a lot of stuff coming up pretty quickly that I want to make sure we get accounted for. And so that way, if I'm doing this plan with me first, I don't forget about any of them. I feel like I say this every month when I get started, that it's going to be a busy month, but I definitely feel like it's going to be this month. We're going on vacation, so I'll have to put that down. And Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, I don't want to get this too high up. Yeah, I got way too big. So we're just going to have to find the spot that it fits and go with it. I think it's going to have to be kind of here where the Y will dip down by Monday. Yeah, like that. That'll work. And then I pulled some 2021s from a freebie from Orange Umbrella Co. And I'm going to stick it over here since that's where Plum Paper typically puts the year. Also, it'll kind of help to cover up the shadowing that's happening there. So yeah, I definitely got the big one. So learn from my mistakes. Even though I don't remember what this was called. I think this I got like the extra large. Just get the large. Large is plenty big. Don't get the big one. But I knew I definitely would make it work because that was a mistake on my part. That was definitely me just ordering the wrong one. So anyway. Alrighty. And then this, I think I'm just going to butt up to the side here. There we go. And I may need to try to find something to cover that up. I always like covering that box up. Perfect. All right, I do have date dots and I'm going to save those till the very end so that way I make sure I've got everything going on for the week. And then I'm going to use some of this washi, maybe not all of it, but I will use some here, maybe use some in a weekly kit, maybe use some on my cleaning page, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's kind of go ahead and start laying down some of the stuff that's going on this month. Couple of birthdays that I want to mark. I'll start with those. I have these birthday flags that are left over from some old Erin Condrens. Hopefully they stick, but I've got 2 birthdays, and so I liked this kind of peachy salmon-y color, so I thought I'd use that for some birthdays. So the first birthday that's in July is my mom's. See, I don't think I have anything else going on that day. I'm afraid since these are kind of older stickers, it's going to take... Like it will stick once and that's it. And then I'll use this other one for my sister's birthday. It's on a Saturday. It's nice. I bet she's working that day. No, she's off. I bet my husband's working that day. She's off most weekends. So I'll go in and write their birthdays down in a bit. And then I want to use one of these Celebrate tabs for my anniversary. We're coming up on mine and my husband's 5-year anniversary. I think I'm just going to use the peach, kind of keep with the peach theme. So mine and my husband's anniversary is on the 9th. So I thought a Celebrate tab would be perfect for that. Let's see if I can lower this down. Watch, I bet it doesn't stick now. Like I said, these are older stickers. Okay, perfect. I'll go back in and write what those are referring to in just a bit. I want to make sure I've got everything kind of down where I want it to be before I start filling all that in. Okay, so some stuff going on. My husband and my son both have a hair appointment. So this came with some functional boxes. I've got 6 things to write and 6 things here. So that should be plenty, unless of course I think of something else. And then I'll have to come back in and use those, unless I want to use these 2 for, I do also have some other flags. I've got these freebies from Planner Kate that I figured I might could pull some from. I think these are more for the vertical priority size. And then I got some other like Erin Condren labels from previous times that I thought I could pull some from. So I think, what do I want to do? I think those are the only appointment label types. Yeah, the rest of these are just going to be like flags. You'll get to see my massive mess of stickers today as I'm trying to figure this out with y'all. I think it would look cute to write like birthday, whose birthday it is on these, and anniversary on these. So it would be kind of a different color. But then that means I'll have to pull some other stuff for the other bins. I think we'll make it work. Okay. So we'll write Mama's, Abby's, We're gonna put 5th. Fifth anniversary. Okay, let me stick those down. Okay, so that is those events. Now, some of the other stuff is a little bit longer in activity length. So, well, not this one. So I've got, my son has, and my husband both have a hair appointment on the 13th. I'd love to be able to use an event label, but I don't think I have one. I think this is the best match I've got. So, but I think I'll use those for the something else in a second. So I'll do this for haircuts. So my husband and my son are both getting their haircut on this day because it's right before we leave for vacation, so that they both have fresh cuts when we go to the beach. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have not been using my tweezers today because I just don't feel like getting them out. Okay, so that's that day. Mark that off. Then we are going to be celebrating the 4th of July. On the 3rd with my family. So one, it just worked out nicer for them to do that on the 3rd rather than it would be to do it on the actual 4th. But fun fact, my grandparents actually got married on the 4th of July. So my mom's parents, their anniversary is actually on the 4th. And so a lot of times the 4th of July kind of is coupled with like an anniversary celebration for them, which is kind of fun. So, but we're going to be celebrating that on Saturday rather than on Sunday. So there's that going on. And then this next thing I want to mark is going to be a little bit lengthier. So I want to use some washi. So I've got 2 different things going on. My son is going to be taking swimming lessons this week, and then we are going to the beach this week. So I want to use 2 of these washis to kind of mark that off. Probably 2 of these thinner ones. Gosh, I love this blue. Is blue better for swimming lessons or is it better for the beach? Good decisions. I think I'm going to go with swimming lessons because it kind of looks like the pattern at the bottom of a pool. And then I'll use one of these flowers or maybe these branches for the beach. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Okay. So like I said, his swimming lessons are going to be on the 12th through the 15th, that Thursday. I think this one strip should cover it. Oh yeah, for sure. So instead of me having to mark those on every day, I'm just going to do a strip with a little header that says swim lessons. So let's see, swim lessons are going to be 5 to 5:30. Swim lessons. Sorry about that. If y'all heard, got it jolted to a different location, my phone had a notification I had to clear. But like I've mentioned before, or I may have mentioned before, my son is a year and a half old. He'll be a year old in October. 2 years old in October. Goodness gracious. But anyway, so my community has infant swimming lessons that they do in the summertime. And so we signed them up for those. And I really wanted them to be earlier in the year, but that's just when they were offered. So I was like, well, you know, it's still right before we go to the beach. And so I think it's going to be at a perfect time to do it. So he's gonna have those every night that week. And then the following week, we leave for the beach. We're actually leaving for the beach on the 17th, and we'll be gone through my sister's birthday. So it's quite a while. Since there's not gonna be anything else going on those days, I think I can afford to use some of this thicker washi. Now the question is, do I wanna use the blue or the pink? There's a lot of blue going on with this, but there's not as much going on here. And the flamingos are pretty cute. I think I'm gonna go with the flamingos, because why not? You gotta go all out, right? Let me start with here, and I'll use the scraps to do that part. So like I said, we're gonna be gone for an entire week, actually a little bit longer than a week, which is gonna be pretty interesting, because I have honestly never been on a beach vacation. I grew up a lake vacation kind of girl, and the beach just was not something we did. We did beach for like maybe a day before going to Disney World, kind of as just like a road trip stop on our way to Disney, like, but Disney was the main vacation. Oh goodness, okay, I'm gonna have to peel up the Abby sticker. So anyway, I've never just, you know, gone to the beach and stayed for a week and basked in the sun or any of that fun stuff. So this will be a whole new adventure for me, but I'm excited about it. It will be fun. We've got a huge group going. It is me, my husband and my son, and then my sister and my brother-in-law, and then my aunt, uncle, and my 2 cousins. So a big group of us. We've rented a big condo. We're all staying together. I'm sure we're gonna be ready to pull each other's hair out by the end of the week. But it's gonna be fun. They're kind of the group that we normally go to the lake with anyway. So I definitely think it's going to be a good time. So anyway, I'm going to write beach on one of these labels. And stick that, I think that deserves an exclamation mark. Stick that on top of this flamingo washi, which that is super duper cute. And I'm just going to stick that here, and then it carries over through there. Perfect. Alrighty. And then there's only a couple more things going on, one of which is a meeting and one is an activity. And then I'll put down the date dots. So I've got one of these left. Ooh, and I have a meeting sticker. Isn't that fun? So just decide which one I want to use for the meeting and which one I want to use for the event. I think I'm going to use this one for the meeting. Never had like a meeting sticker before. So this is just a monthly meeting at church. I don't want to forget about finance committee meeting on the 11th. We'll stick it at the bottom. I feel like I was talking about something when I got distracted by the meeting, but I don't know what it was. And then women's ministry. Is on the last Monday of the month every month, and I definitely enjoyed that the time that I went in May. We haven't had the June one yet at the time that I'm filming this, so I really don't even know what the July one's going to be, but I am excited about that happening. So anyway, all right, so that is my month of July kind of shaping up a little bit. Oh, I did just remember I was going to use something on this instead of this word beach. I may still use the beach, I don't know, but I pulled a sticker from one of my Happy Planner books that just said vacation. It was actually one from a previous Plan With Me where it said like go on spring break vacation, and I just cut out the word spring break from it to be for spring break, and I was going to use it for the beach vacation instead of writing the word beach. So do I want it on the washi or above the washi? I think on the washi. Perfect. Yeah, I like that better. Just gives it something else going on. I'm running out of summary stickers to put down. Definitely don't have a whole plethora of those. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna use up everything on this sheet. That hardly ever happens. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and put down the date dots. I probably do need to get my tweezers out for this if I'm being honest. was trying to go the lazy route and not get them out. So I'm gonna go through and lay down these date dots real quick. I'll kind of speed y'all through that and then meet you back at the end. Alright guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed the sporadicness that was me putting down those date dots. I was trying my hand at like sticking them to my hand, like I've seen several YouTubers do, and then they just didn't want to come off like I wanted them to. So I was looking real quick at my Chrissy Ann's book because I remembered that she has a Independence Day sticker that I probably won't be using on my 4th of July spread because these are all very summery spread colors, and I don't think it'll match there, but I also don't think that it matches here either because it's kind of more bright blue and hot pink. So I don't know. I want to be able to put something there for 4th of July, but I don't know exactly what would look best, and I don't want to just put something down just to put something down. So if I come up with something, even if it's after the fact, I will be figuring that out. I'm not going to set up the highlights page again with y'all this month just because I don't have a kit to do with it. I will probably just use some of this extra washi to kind of cover up some of the headers that I don't normally use, and kind of set it up similar to the way that I did in June. So if you're interested in seeing how that happens, then just make sure you check out my flip through videos kind of as they end up coming up. So anyway, I'm excited for the month of July. It's the last full month of summer. So still more summer planning type style stuff before school gets back into swing in August, and life gets a lot busier again. And so we'll see kind of what happens with the channel when all that happens there. But for right now, it's still summertime. It's July, so we're going to enjoy our break. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love it if you would join along for all this Plan With Me content that I've got for you this month. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys.